it's Demee. I'm here today with a new video. Today's video is going to be on how I constructed this full lace wig. Well, I mean, it's a frontal in bundles. So I have in 3 bundles of our Brazilian deep curly hair, and I have in a deep curly frontal. I have a 22 inch, a 20 inch, a 18 inch, and a 16-inch frontal in the front. And so today's video, I will be showing you how I sew my tracks onto my cap. I'll show you how I sew down my frontal. You'll also see me gluing this down. Well, I used a little bit of tape. I actually used the bolt hold tape. I don't think I show it in the video, but the tape I'm using is bolt hold. I just couldn't find my package, so you'll see like these white pieces of tape, but it is bolt hold tape that I used. And then I just sprayed the front with a little hairspray and tied it down overnight. And then I woke up this morning and kind of just fluffed it out and got these very, very pretty curls. Even though right now the hair is still a little wet, you know, this is kind of, you know, the main look of everything. But yeah, so if you guys want to see how I made this wig, bleached the knots, sewed it together, everything, glued it on my head. If you want to see how I did all of those things, then just keep on watching this video. And don't forget to like this video, comment if you have any comments, and don't forget to subscribe because we do post new videos every week. So thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Okay, no, okay, I'm gonna do that over again. Scratch that, scratch that. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to start by sewing down my frontal. And you only want to sew down the part that has the double piece of lace in the back with the reinforced edge. Anything on the side that doesn't have a reinforced edge, you don't want to sew down because you need that for your sideburns. So I'm just going to start from the middle and work my way all the way down to the right side. And then once I'm done with the right side, I'll go back and start from the middle and sew all the way down to the left side. And so now we're going to start with our first 22-inch bundle of hair. And I'm just going to pin it from side to side. You're just going to go back and forth from each end of the frontal and just sew back and forth. In this video, I do cut my tracks because I wanted this wig to lay really flat. You don't have to do it that way. If you do prefer to fold your tracks over and not cut them, that is also still an option. I know some people do like to do that, but for this particular look, I just decided to cut them. So you just sew back and forth all the way until you get to the top, until you use all of these bundles. And now we're just moving our way to the top. You see I'm still doing the same motion, the same back and forth from left to right, sewing straight across. And this is the inside of the wig once it's completely made. And now I'm just going to take some BW2 powder bleach and I'm going to just pour it into my container, and I'm going to mix it with a little 30 volume developer. You only want to use a little bit of developer because you want this bleach mixture to be really thick so that the bleach does not leak from the back side of the lace into the front, because then you will have hot roots and that's not cute, girl. And so I'm just eyeballing this. I don't have an exact ratio or an exact measurement when I do my bleach. I kind of just pour it till I feel it looks good. And so now I'm just mixing it up, and I'm going to apply this with a butter knife because it's easier and it smooths it out and it won't push the bleach through to the other side. I find that when I use a coloring brush to bleach my closures and frontals, the bristles always push the product through to the other side, and then you just have a whole lot more work for yourself to do by going back and recoloring your roots. And so now I'm just going to take some Moroccan argan oil and some leave-in conditioner, And I'm just going to apply that to the hair just so that the curls will have a little bit more body and definition and they'll look nice and shiny. And so now I'm just sectioning off the front of the frontal, and I'm just gonna go through the back of the frontal and just kind of tweeze out some of the hair so that it doesn't look too thick in the front. You want this to look as natural as possible, so you have to tweeze the knots. And you can see the difference from the right side that I've already tweezed and this left side that has not yet been tweezed. And so now I'm just putting some gel on my edges, and I'm just going to dry it with a blow dryer just so that my edges are nice and slick and out the way for this install, because you don't want to get any glue or tape on your hair. So you want to gelling your edges back and out of the way. Makes it easier to do your install. And now I'm just putting my cap on, and I'm gonna put some more gel, and I'm gonna put some Got2b glue hairspray all around the perimeter, and I'm just gonna blow dry that until it's completely dry. And now that it's completely dry, I'm just going and cutting the excess cap off, the part that's not dry. And if you get too much hairspray or it's a cap pulls up too far, you can always just lift it back to where you want it to be. Even if it's already dry and glued down, it's really easy to lift up and take off any excess that you want. And so now I'm just taking my MAC powder foundation in NC45, and I'm just putting that all along the front of the hairline just to make the cap blend a little better, because the cap is a little too light for my skin. And so now I'm just putting the wig on, and I'm just gonna measure it and make sure that it sits right and that it's in the exact spot that I want it to be, and that it looks as good as and as natural as it can possibly be. So I'm just clipping back all the hair in the front so that when I cut the lace, I won't cut any of the hair that's hanging on the sides. And I just cut a slit in the middle, and then I kind of do just a jagged part on both sides. You don't want to cut it straight across, because if you cut it straight across, it'll look like a moon, like a half shape, and it won't look natural. So just go back and forth with your scissors in and out just to make your hairline jagged so that it blends a lot better. And now I'm just using the end of my rat tail comb, and I'm just putting a little hairspray on the front of the cap, on the part that we cut, because it kind of ruffles up once you cut it, and so you need to put a little extra hairspray on the front of that to get it flat and laid down. And now I'm just adding a little bit more of my MAC foundation just to make sure that it's the color that I want it to be. And now I'm just gonna apply the wig, and I'm going to cut the sides around my ears so that when I glue it down, it'll fit perfectly. And here I'm just using some bold hole tape, and I'm just putting it, I put one piece in the center, I put two pieces on each side, and then I'll put one piece above each ear, just to make sure that all the lace stays down. I really like to put a piece of tape around my ear, because that's the part of the lace that tends to lift first the fastest. And so if you put a piece of tape right there, it kind of just reinforces your bond and it'll make your wig last longer. So I'm just sectioning off the part of the cap that I want to cut. I'm making sure that I leave a piece of sideburn in the front so that I don't look bald on the side. And this was a piece of side tape that I was talking about. You just want to put it right above the ear, all the way to your front hairline, just to make sure that the side of that frontal stays laid down. Now you just take off the back of the tape, and I'm just going to stick the lace into that tape, and I'm going to use my rat tail comb to kind of smooth it in there so that it gets a firm hold. Now I'm just spraying the front of my frontal with a little bit of hairspray just to make sure that the whole front of the frontal is completely melted into my skin. And I'm just going to tie it down with my hair scarf overnight. And then tomorrow it'll be perfect and ready to go. If you don't have overnight to tie your wig down, at least let it sit tied down for at least 45 minutes, and that'll give you the same kind of hold and melted look that you're looking for. So now this is the final look. I'm just taking my scarf off the next day, and I'm just going to fluff these curls out and get the desired look that I want. And that's how you make a frontal wig with bundles. But this is 3 bundles of 122, 121, 18-inch, and a 16-inch frontal. I used all 3 bundles completely. And the frontal, of course, I used all of it. But yeah, and I just took a little, this is just a spray bottle that has some water and some hair mousse in there. And I just, mix it together and spray it on the hair. Try not to fluff it a lot. If your hair is still really wet, you don't want to fluff it like that, because it'll just frizz up instead of being a defined curl like how you like it to be. So if your hair is still wet, then try to let it dry as much as possible before manipulating and messing with the curls, because that'll kind of just make it look frizzy faster, but it's curly hair, so it's kind of just as big as you like it. However big you want this to be, however big you want it to look, you can get it to look that big because it's curly. But I'm going all in that middle to get all that body. I need all that fullness out of there. Yes. And girl, you see, you just ready as hell go. And all we did was put that tape on there and put that hairspray in the front so that it really, really stuck. And that's it, girl. But this hair is nice, it's thick, it's full, and this is just 3 bundles. If you want thicker, you want a lot more curl, you can add a lot more, but this is just real cute. And this is our Brazilian deep curly. We have a deep curly like this, we have a deep wavy, we have a kinky curly. So any type of curl that you are looking for, we have that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Be sure to like this video, comment if you have any comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can watch new videos from us every week. If you guys have a particular style or a particular anything that you want me to do on this channel here, then don't forget to just leave a comment down below. I'll have the link to where you can purchase this hair and other styles down below. So if you would like to purchase this, the link will be down below so you could go buy it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.